Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy here at Southland, and today I'm going to talk to you and explain to you how to actually operate the Coleman Mach air conditioning thermostat for your Coleman Mach air conditioner. Now, this particular one is in an Imagine 22 MLE, and it pretty much should work the same in any of them. You might not have one or two of the features, but it's supposed to work the same. Any questions on this, feel free to put a comment down below. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, and everyone like and comment, because I tell you, I really appreciate all the help I can get to promoting this video. So let's show you how it works. Okay, now, you have a dial here. This dial is, you see how I turned the dial and now it lit up some, okay? Now what you've got to remember on this here is you push this button, and see, now I'm working on mode. You have cool, you have heat, you have cool plus heat, and then you have dry cool, and then you have off. So that's how you work that. Then you have fan, which you have off, you have high, you have low, and you off. Now, what's happening is the fan, you can go ahead and operate the fan. Let's go back to that. Let me get over here. I can operate just the fan in the air conditioner in the high mode. There we go. Now just the fan is activated, so it's going to circulate air. Now when would you want to do that? Maybe it's cooler outside than it is inside, so the coils outside are cooler and you want to have some cooler air in here. That's a great way of doing it. The other way to do that, if you're running your air conditioner, then what that does is that allows you to have the air to constantly circulate. I recommend you put it in a high when you're running the air conditioner, so that way there you don't have peaks and valleys. Meaning, if you were to put it in, let me show you what we're talking about. Let's go ahead and turn it back on here. We're going to go ahead and get it over here to cool. Now I'm going to go back over to fan. Now in fan I have cool high, I got high auto, low auto, okay? So if you have it in high, when the compressor shuts off, the air will still circulate in the camper. Air gets pulled out, by the way, so the air goes out through here. It's going into the air conditioner here, coming back out the vents, okay? Blowing cold air in, because the warm air is going across the coils, blowing cooler air in here. If you put it on cool high auto or cool low auto, what happens is when the compressor shuts off, both the fan and the compressor for the air conditioner shut off. So now what happens is, now you're not going to be able to have any airflow, and if it's hot outside, it will get warm here in the camper. So keep that in mind. That's why I always run mine in either cool high or cool low, depending on the day. The reason why you'd want to have it low, if it's very humid outside, that way there the air is moving slower over the coils, pulling out more humidity, making it feel like it's cooler inside your camper. Now, you will want to have it in cool high auto or cool low auto in the event that you're putting it on cool heat. And let's get to that. Let me show what we're talking about. So now we're on cool. Now then all we have to do is we adjust the temperature when we're on cool. And you see it's 73 in here. I've got it set at 58. Okay, cool is on, high is on. Now let's say I want to go ahead and change that. Oh, let me get back over to cool. Now I'm going to go to heat. Now in the heat, the problem I have right now is I have the heat. Now the heat's going to come on. The fan starts. And once the propane, matter of fact, I got to shut that off now because I actually do not have, let me shut that off for a minute. When you go to turn your heat on, make sure your propane bottles are open. And then the other thing I'd highly recommend you do is light your burners on the cooktop here. That makes sure what that does, that bleeds the LP through the lines to this point. Less chance of you having an issue with the furnace misfiring. Less misfires are a good thing. If in fact you turn on your heater and the fan operates for 2 to 3 minutes or whatever and then cuts off, That's what we call a misfire because it never lit. It's going to try about 3 times and then cut itself off. But now once it cuts itself off, the fan will continue until it cools down, and then the fan will cut off. So just remember that. Now let's look back at this here, because right now I have both the fan up here running and I've got the heat running because I have it on cool high. I'm going to get over here to fan, shut it off. Now that's the fan for the AC is shut off. The fan for the heat has not shut off yet because it will operate for a few moments. Now what I like about this new Coleman Mach thermostat is you have this new feature. Let me get over to it. It's called Cool Plus Heat. Make sure the fan is NC high auto on that. Now what happens is we have the temperature set at 72. Now the fan is off. Now what happens is once it gets within 2 degrees, so if this drops another degree in temperature, the AC is going to turn on and cool it down. However, if this, for whatever reason in here, get up to be 75 degrees, then what's going to happen, I'm sorry, 74 degrees, so it goes to 70 or it goes to 74, so high or low. If the temperature in the camper gets down to if you're setting it at 72, if it gets down to 70 degrees, it's going to turn on the heat to heat it up to 72. If it gets, the temperature in here gets up to 74, then the air conditioner is going to turn on to cool you down to 72. It's what that's the cool heat option. So understand that you have that feature as well. So remember, you set the temperature, whichever temperature you set it to. Once it gets to be down below that, it's going to either heat up your coach or it's going to go ahead and cool it down. So I set it to 70. Next thing you have is cool dry. The cool dry mode, that is going to be your dehumidifier when you're running your air conditioner. So that's it. You have options on it. You can run your fan, you can run your air conditioner, you can run your heat. You can run both at the same time, basically. But hopefully that simplified things. Let me know down in the comments if that confused you more or if it helped you out. And any questions, put them down there. I'll answer them for you. So thanks, and I'll be back at you again soon. Take care.